for raise concerns kakra somebody may address kakra sana our moment about
obi say UDS players no so Black Stars no you mom copy because mo dika konka well dada yes ro madabraka pa ya mi ani ni pe ni nya grown here kwa go di wa America and Canada.
Yeah,
you see UDS for no my idea, but which players did they play against? Most of the players they played against are amateurs. UDS players in here, then a Premier League EB. The people they play with, a good number of them are amateur players. Inti Adabraka. So a UDS player, Onimbono Nimbuya, Onjere no se Ghana League in Binoba, Omomoni, then it Raso. They can pick it from there. But then Manimu Yedie, Mubiam for UDS, MH. Utuado nene technical team say omakoje Universities World Cup they say nti omukobo FIFA World Cup.
All right,
Adabraka.
The difference between Insuatreman and Eritrea is that Insuatreman played some of the matches before withdrawing, which is the rule governing the Ghana Premier League competition. However, Eritrea didn't play any match at all. Hence, no points can be awarded to the countries in that group. So the situations are different, and the rules governing each football competition is different. Dr. Moses Agawina, senior lecturer at the Montfort University, Leicester, UK.
Asamuna Dr. Akano. You see, CAF Kruye, say Obo African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Not two countries a tie with the same points are. The next tiebreaker is head to head. CAF Kruye, so Obo African Champions League competition. Not two teams a tie with the same points are. The next tiebreaker, why in a bit or head to head before and sana or a ghost difference. But in the World Cup, FIFA feel that almost all clubs were the same strength and BB etisa enti FIFA World Cup no we a CAF, we a UEFA, we a CONCACAF CONMEBOL krana ye per se break it tire. The first tiebreaker is superior goals aggregate. Etimrano dosu, but the day bought a good day no humbrano. Now what's your way this way,
okay. If the last team had scored, will they have deducted the goals also? We from Amzi Baron Amasaman Darussalam.
Aye. And no quite Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Omo last team near Djibouti. Omo share Wangu. Will be sassy and fun say when you share. Last team no shell. Let's assume team no D last no. Yeah. Obebo 0-0 home. And no home was shell 2-0.
And also
no when your points be and finish ho.
Say draw back my beji
1 point. Let's assume so shell home and away. Wabesha 1-0 home. And oba ko ni home so no so asa shell 1-0. What it means is that when your point be in 2 point name who goes me na wa mo lose near the bema. Because they are cancelling the game involving you and the last team.
Did Eritrea withdraw before the draw was done, or they decided to withdraw after the draw? If they did before the draw was done, then CAF rule is acceptable. But if it was done after the draw was done, then it's not fair. Because if the draw was done, then it's basically like they just decided not to show up on match day. So points and goals showed should be awarded. Hence 6 points, 6 goals to all the teams in the group. But it's a bit difficult to challenge it because all the countries agreed before the qualifiers started. AS, and as the former CJ will say, the law is the law. But I could see the way free takwa and a brain.
So you withdraw after the draw.
After the draw.
Yes, you group draw no
draw ni we no. Ye the to group E. Emomuka and no more withdraw. But they never kicked
a ball.
Okay. I feel to us. I'm saying see that man for I clear kakra quite 4 countries a PM kobo playoffs no and Eritrea withdrawal no yemfensi na yemko enim kakra. Awo.
So you
ananka obi ka
they made the nanka Europe the na me hweka
CAF and FIFA are bodies that preach fair play in the game of football. This whole concept of point deduction that have paid way for some countries like Nigeria who don't deserve the playoff is just mind blowing.
Actually, Ghana for pass and Nigeria for qualify. Aye, who teams that team grow for pass and grow for win my qualify. But still, Ombetima keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Because 4 teams in Africa,
yeah,
and you better.
Yeah.
4 teams now.
But Obey Beji as winner, no?
From Africa.
Now,
it's more likely.
Yeah, other countries.
Okay, so you're not comparing boy England for Abaso.
Okay.
And we are winning by 5-0. Brace from Hurricane Ama Omanya Omo
Latvia. England and Latvia, but how could England for Abaso?
Oh, they be make or someone else the first European country to reach.
To qualify. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first European.
That's a game now.
There be any good. The first European country to reach the 2026 World Cup.
Okay.
Yes, say you say Europe for no be bro mo de mo so any. Well, Latvia, San Marino, Liechtenstein, Estonia and the likes, no. Yeah, now no there. Say they just come and participate within the qualifiers. But I think say England national team na idea. The last time England missed out in World Cup was 19 America, Uruguay, Italy. Na way ntimi ampima nko monim 2018 Russia coming into the semi-final for the first time since 1990, and of course the last time it was Qatar 2022 when they were eliminated by the French team in the quarterfinals. And I think says you coach Meka former Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel what me ayade what me England national team na qualify.
Our basketball crowd Bonivier.
Yes.
Because the 3 Lions have played 6 matches.
Yes.
It's not just Latvia.
Yeah.
About 6 matches. Asheni nyina ball ekome grant on the net. Obien to me England. Obien to me. No more yes had the way in the absence of Kopama in ho. No akra there. Phil Foden ni ho. Jude Bellingham ni ho. Jack Grealish ni ho.
Jude Bellingham was World Cup on count.
Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. That's about him there. He's the star boy.
And then now writers will be say likely say one here.
Uncle World Cup.
Tuchel World Cup with that Jude Bellingham.
This is injury.
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
How much is it? Say base 8 months time no or that's supra.
Or I the end was.
You know, England did all this without these big boys. And now Rashford and started Phil Foden nim, Jude Bellingham nim, Reece James nim, all the big boys.
Yeah.
And King Harry.
A step up.
He says Hanema we know.
I in England asemba o yiro hosa.
General Trophy start to say be fear.
Hey, look.
Ungo free from Hokra now.
The first team in Europe to qualify.
Yeah, for the World Cup.
And I think they've done well. With the Kawaii Abasboy, the Mamma Spain for also the Anton.
Yeah,
I think Luis de la Fonte is also doing some marvelous work with Spain. And your Bulgaria, Michel, they've also done 5 games without conceding a single goal. Now we have big boys who move free Spain team no Mukrana and also in Wawakakra. Traditionally, Spain midfield no and Fabian Ruiz, Pedri and Rodri. Fabian Ruiz ni ho, Rodri ni ho, but no problem. Zubimendi and then Mourinho were there alongside Pedri. Traditionally, Omani Muhonomre, Lami Yamal, Ebi Alvaro Morata, and then Nico Williams. Yeah. All the 3 were absent. Yet, Omorodio Omuni Adenum,
Alex Baena,
Omorodio, and Ejrem, Omo issues. So it was a depleted Spanish side. But hey, 5 goals. And I think that say Timu Yesaya, as a Chinese say, they have a solid bench. And Mawa Rishi say Timu no ewo future and they have something to offer. General, Spain Timu no a solid amount for him.
I think say Italy should say you this time around probably on with me and Mekino. In as much as when we say Norway lead you with 3 points difference.
Yes.
But on more game, relatively Norway come matches or more as your more idea I from kakra. Even though Amuni Estonia and of course Amuni Italy, Norway might pick the tickets within the first lot. But Italy 3 consecutive time playoffs. Among for officer in 2018. Ventura, Gianpiero Ventura, ne kobo playoff Sweden ayo mo free moment me qualify. Even after winning the Euros in 2020, Wembley, they went to the next playoff for Qatar 2022. Italy bottled it against no team but North Macedonia. This time around, Gennaro Gattuso is trying to pick up the pieces. Yes, Obibeka say quality and Italy during that times, Obeka Pierluigi Casaraghi mo, even back to the days of Mauro Tassotti mo, Franco Baresi, Costa Curta, Dimitrio Albertini, Alberto Signori, Christian Vieri Mubai, Alessio Tacchinardi, Del Piero, Francesco Totti. Yes, and yet as compared to those times, but they have a fair share from quality. And our dogs, your moment for now wasn't bad because Nicolo Barella, Sandro Tonali, now this Juve guy now also so they have some couple of good players also Matteo Retegui stepping up to score brace in that game against Israel. So it's likely say Italy able to me enya that ticket going to the playoff and now it was a bit solid because Sandro Tonali, Manuel Locatelli and Nicolo Barella was quite a big one, and Calafiori together with the likes of Dimarco Monsu were part of the setup. Probably this time around Italy beat me a secure that playoff spot because Europe top teams 12 nobody can qualify. Then the rest of the 12 from nobody second alongside 4 best ranked teams in the UEFA Nations League ranking. Among me and within the top spot or the second spot, they add up to the rest of the 12 runners up. Normally, they come into the playoffs of about some match next year near those who are going to make up the numbers. Now, you have 28 teams almost secure on spot. And Saudi Arabia qualified after the drawn game. So, Coach Hervé Renard is doing a massive job. The last World Cup, they were the only team that defeated the world champions, Argentina. Now alongside the likes of Poland and Mexico and our group. And the likes of Firas El Boraihan and then Salim Al Dawsari made sure say mutimi enya a very good result. Etimi Abuamo Muhammad, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Ekomo 7th World Cup Ekobasu, and of course Qatar enya a 2-1 winner. And I know so by over United Arab Emirates Qatar qualify. So for now, Africa and Asia's numbers in terms of the definite numbers are complete. Africa you have 9 teams Asians so 8 teams afraid a couple offer ye babe teams.
I think Comebol for so
Comebol so
7
6 no somebody in of September that was last month and Bolivia
never cup
enya the playoff spot no so ekobo.
Okay, but Comebol
our very yumra if there is a playoffs no mukakra the countries are likely so babe face a winner from Africa. Almost strength.
Who's a playoff spot no? So you be 6 teams. That is the intercontinental one na ebe baso match next year no. Na Europe enka ho. Continent amobe uremuni. That is South America. The CONMEBOL zone. So honom no Bolivia and the eba be free o mo ba be represent you mo ewo omo playoff spot na ye kwa kobono. We CONMEBOL afe ni ahwe Oceania and also ye OFC baby New Zealand, New Caledonia, the likes of Papua New Guinea, Munyina, Tahiti mo ewo honomo. Honomo no omo 1.5 slots. The only slot has been taken by New Zealand. So New Caledonia and New Zealand share no more final game na New Zealand etimi edi no. So New Caledonia will come from the Oceania region. Omo so babe ka ho ewo Bolivia ho. Now of course Qatar editor no amutimi UAE no. Now Asia almost bebo omo play offer almost benya omo winner oba be count, and that is going to be between United Arab Emirates and Iraq. So United Arab Emirates and Iraq will play on the 13th and the 16th of next month and obey home and away. So omo winner no ebaba be ka Bolivia, New Caledonia, and of course Africans who yebenya yem slot no based on the 4 teams na omo kano. Then of course 2 teams will come from baby amobe host competition no. That is the North America and the Caribbean. So 2 teams no 3 ne war for now you betimi nya 2 efrim. And of course ye wo Curacao, ye wo Panama and Costa Rica. So say you 2 of these teams no ena eba beka ho na ye who the 6 teams are omo bewremu e wo the intercontinental playoff.
Okay. It will be almost strength now as against
I'm
the
seeing
from Africa.
I'm seeing say the Obe Free Africa playoff ni bia likely to qualify to the next World Cup.
Okay.
Especially Nigeria and Cameroon. Yes, DR Congo was strength kakra based on the current crop of players more with the squad more because who are the likes of Cedric Bakambu, not bad, a player with Real Betis, or the likes of Chancel Mbemba, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Edina who are so about cutting mu, Oka, the likes of Elia Meshak for BSC Young Boys. They have some top-notch quality. And Osahia, Cameroon is a traditional team when it comes to World Cup qualification. And of course, Nigeria also are qualified some couple of times, 6 World Cup qualifications. No monya only Gabon kwane yetima enyanko World Cup da within Omo beko the playoff no. So Sejo, with Nigeria, Cameroon, DR Congo or Gabon, I'm seeing say any of these teams are able to me a qualify no should be able to withstand the likes of Costa Rica, Panama, Curacao, New Caledonia, Bolivia, and the winner of either Qatar, either UAE or Iraq, the intercontinental playoff. No, I think so. One word, and share them this one.
Okay.
SSL Mudi, ABT, and representative. Obe intercontinental playoff. No,
I feel quite Mickey ever transina or the local source, and so.
But I
yeah, most. Oh, yeah, 3 goals,
Yeah, Sejo.
Okay.
Now, Sejo. 10 matches no mabono wa missing mu 5 wa missing mu 5 one boss South Africa home and away the first 2 games of boy against Lesotho e Nigeria against Zimbabwe ne mu ball no e Rwanda no one mobi and of course omosa echo one of the games which was Benin the first leg e baso e wo foibu anyin Sejo one mobi and very crucial media this Sejo o omajiman kawama honestly to make it to that stage
the discussions be on Nigerian television so with that Osimhen name the Super Eagles
that's it
as a movie depends
come super chicken
and say or the ahokeka ahodin enedin bibia ewrem and that's the reason why I'm so happy for him because time and again even the last World Cup qualifiers any omo you will see say ono the obi a odi na ho odin ehiem say opese ohun ten ne man ebeko World Cup and I think so why there alongside MS5 so becoming the first Ivorian manager to take them to the World Cup played 10 games drew 2 won 8 scored 25 goals without conceding because it was Henri Michel Vaid Halilhodzic in 2010 and of course Sabri Lanucci in 2014 Ivory Coast since 2014 Brazil said you who are the world stage MS5 after winning the AFCON is bringing them back into the tournament of course Hugo Bruce Onoswaya there and of course Pape Chiao of the Senegalese team Onoswaya they are becoming the second Senegalese after Aliou Cisse so now the qualifiers you who come World Cup 2026
okay Mickey at the official